You know what? It's okay to challenge yourself. And what I mean by challenge, being willing to do what it takes and confronting yourselves on your fears and your doubts and allowing yourself to go to another level. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Just think about the fact is that if you were stifled by your fears and your doubts and you never tried to do anything that you desired to do, where would you be today? Could you make it through elementary? Do you make it to the first grade? And if you can't make it through elementary to the first grade, then how could you make it through middle school? And if you don't make it through middle school, how can you make it through high school? And if you don't make it through high school, how can you make it in life? You challenge yourself every day because you're going against something. You're going against gravity just getting out the bed. Think about it like this. Within you is the innate capacity to do any and everything. And even a baby learns how to walk by stumbling and falling, but being persistent and determined to overcome the fact is that they will fall. Being determined to make it is the key for all of us. And that's a true life lesson for everybody. Being determined to make it. You have to remain steadfast in your convictions and be willing to do the work that it takes to achieve your objective. Being intimidated by your fears and your doubts and insecurities, how can you accomplish anything? Again, the illustration, how could you graduate from kindergarten to the first grade? How could you graduate from kindergarten through any cycle that you go through? Because it's basic one-on-one training, being determined and believing enough in yourself to challenge yourself to go forward. I'm mindful of this fact is that you can get entrenched in your dynamics and be overcome by your sense of your expectations. But don't just go by the appearance of things. Be willing to travel beyond your circumstances. Have enough faith in yourself to be steadfast in your convictions and being willing, again, to do the work. But you must have faith, but faith is also conjoined with doing the work. Doing the work is the key because you must familiarize yourself with the process and the process of life. Overcoming yourself is the greatest thing that you can do. Invest in yourself. Becoming aware of just how dynamic you are and appreciate the fact is that if you believe enough in something and you're willing to do the work, you can achieve it. But your expectations have to be higher than your fears and your doubts and your insecurities. Being determined to overcome yourself is one of the key components of achieving any objective because the biggest obstacle that you have to deal with is the inside job. This is why you have to have unwavering faith. If you do something, stop doubting the process. At least get yourself familiar with your objective. Start doing something that you desire to do and see the enormous potential that you have to overcome yourself. That is the key. Overcoming yourself. Getting out of the way is always the most important ingredient in going forward. Getting out the way and trusting in your gut feeling, your intuition, your instinctive ability to overcome things. Again, use an illustration of a baby. A baby learns how to walk by being willing to fall, But that baby, when they first started walking, the first thing they do is fall, and it would appear like they're going to fall right on their face. But you know what? In the process of falling, the baby realized something innately, intuitively, instinctively, that they must get back up and get in the race. You're watching babies walk, they fall, they might fall on their face, but that does not deter them from walking, because if anything, they're more determined, and the more they practice, the more pronounced their abilities become. And that's like any other endeavor. The more you practice something, the more your strength and resolve is to make it. Practice what you preach. Live a life that's consistent with your higher nature. We can talk about the Christ consciousness, but see, first of all, you must figure out yourself the fact is that you have a greatness inside you yearning to express itself. The Christ consciousness is something that we learn in our endeavors, but we have to be open-minded to it. That there is something greater in us that can sustain us despite the appearance of anything to the contrary. Biblically speaking, it says that the Lord will put no more on you than what you can bear and will leave a way of escape for the faithful. You must have faith in order to appreciate the fact is that you can rise above those things that impede your walk and be willing to do the work. The key to it, the operative statement is to be willing to do the work. Amen. Again, this is Calvin Thompson with the Thompson Report, and our lesson for today is determination, persistence, steadfastness, and overcoming yourself. Get out the way and let God do His perfect way with you. I bid you good day. God bless you.